Wednesday, November 20th, 2024, and this is vlog number 194. I am on a rooftop today. It's around 8:30 a.m. Just woke up, and the purpose of these vlogs is to be a 10-minute stream of consciousness open public journal where I talk about what is talking about. What has been on my mind really this morning and recently has been the gaming process and how through sound we can get into different states of consciousness, and how really wellness and being healthy, being yourself is so much about sound, like how you are in tune with your sense of self. I keep coming back in my mind to this like memories of my early boyhood, when I remember distinctly having this feeling of becoming kind of disconnected from a sense of myself, my identity, my kind of peace. And this like really terrified me because it essentially meant that it was a kind of a death of myself, kind of a spiritual death. Well, it's just a real factual death of kind of an identity. And does that mean like ego death? I don't think so. No, I don't. What it really kind of really feels like is like confusion. It's and really confusion is the opposite of soundness. Soundness and confusion, and really in our minds, it's about having that clarity of yourself and your purpose and who you are and what you are here for. That's Nikola Tesla put it about what is like a good life. And so why am I talking about this? Like it really kind of is associated with immigrating to the U.S. and living in the U.S. as my early boyhood, and just finding in the U.S. this kind of like spiritual kind of wasteland. As much as I know that for me, maybe when I could not find a way to feel clarity and purpose with myself, I just felt confusion. So now that I'm like being a digital nomad, I'm really recovering the sense of clarity, purpose, of identity, of being this human. And so that's like important. That's top of mind. The vlogs are really a space for me to like put myself out there and be like, this is what is real for me right now. And there are other areas too, like this is my spiritual kind of sense of self. I guess you can call it like sense of connection with God. Your God is like, it is in a way like your sense of the highest purpose or your highest meaning, your the highest significance of everything that exists. So I naturally had this deep sense of like communion with God. I mean, I was like a very deeply thoughtful, meditative child and boy, and that is my thing. I was very much into that, and then I kind of definitely did get separated from that into a world of confusion, really. And so now I'm really working on bringing my attention to this and trying to recover this sense of purpose, spiritual dimension. So it's very important for me to really articulate it, talk about it, so that I can like direct direct my resources accordingly to with this kind of high priority item on my life agenda. Let's take care of this spiritual side. So like, how do I mean, spiritual side, what does that mean? Like, it means like living your whole day with a sense of purpose, coherence, like vision, clarity. So that's what I'm about. That's really what I'm about. And if you're just chasing some goals, like I really need to launch this product and make this X amount of money, like that's fine, that's good. You should. These are very important things. At the same time, excuse me, you are not going to really get very far because these are very short-sighted things. And there are these greater forces inside of your mind, your body, and your life that are either that are hindering that. So you better take care of these bigger things like your spiritual side, and then you'll be able to use all of your potential, your power, greater ability, because you will know who you are, what you're for, your purpose, these kinds of things. So why? So yeah, it's like this. I'm piecing together this puzzle about the gateway process. Like, what does it mean? Like, I know that the CIA is very much used this. It builds the whole system of their program of trainings and things around the gateway process. So like, I've been really into that podcaster, Everyday Spy. Like, his courses are super interesting, and I've been just going down the rabbit hole of his YouTube content about how to use like the techniques of the CIA to pursue your life, your business, your relationships, all the areas of life. This is like these are the kinds of things that I'm needing to master and wanting to master and learning. So I think his name is Andrew something. Bustum something. So that's my talk. Is like the spiritual side is very important. Is your mental health, which is like your presence, your clarity, your soundness of mind, the opposite of confusion. Like, so, how do you protect yourself against getting stuck in confusion and in these? Yeah, these are the things. Like the gaming process is extremely like someone figured out how we can use sound and information, words, and sounds to uncover our confusion, and it's to get to the deeper levels. So this is why it's interesting. It's beautiful. It's interesting, and there's like so this is really the way, and like how I see my evolution is along these lines of am I able to grow in this area to develop mastery in this area? Am I able to develop my like personal brand and businesses around this and teach people? Like, am I able to like learn something and then go and turn around and teach it? Like, if I can teach like meditation and skill process exercises and tools, then that would be progress. And for me, like growth means being able to use these effectively to know who I am and what I'm here for and act in alignment with that truth. And I'm High Frequency Highway is my startup and app right now, and this is in fact my day-to-day work, and I am putting my best life energy into this, and that's exactly the mission for the High Frequency Highway. So ending it here, this talk was about gaming process, like spirituality, like your deeper purpose, sense of presence. So ending it here with the Bangkok skyline in the back, hum of the city in my ear, construction sounds, rustling of the leaves.